recording?
Oh, it's recording.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Proper MMA podcast. Another day, sitting down, talking about
another day, another
your
dollar.
favorite topic.
Yeah, talking
MMA.
about your
What's the news? What's
absolutely.
going on?
UFC 264.
UFC 264. Couldn't be more excited, man.
Nah.
Couldn't be more excited.
No, especially with the week off or weekend off.
Dude,
what were you doing?
Not much, man. I went out on the boat.
Yeah.
Had we had a little situation. We're gonna talk about that in another podcast, but very interesting. Very, very interesting. We're not gonna dive into it. I'm just,
Stuff that happens, man.
Stuff that happens. But no, I went out on the boat up north this weekend. Didn't really do a whole lot of much. I mean, I started Yellowstone. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
No. No?
I watched Cage Fury through
How was that?
through UFC Fight Pass, which I just recently purchased, and it's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was like the UFC Fight Pass I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Cage
Cage shout
Fury.
out to Josh Jones for letting me rip your Fight Pass.
Josh Dirty Bird Jones.
Yeah, Josh Dirty Bird Jones. That's your new nickname, Jonesy. I know. I know we've never called you that.
Throw it in the bio. May as well.
Oh boy. So you had a good weekend though? Just hanging out.
Yeah, my parents asked.
Fam.
Yeah, my parents were like, "There are fights tonight?" Because I was watching a movie with them at like 8:30.
Yeah, that's what my parents said. They're like, "Oh, it's like."
And
Saturday,
usually they don't see me on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not happening.
I'm watching the fights, and I'm just like, "Yeah, there's no fights this weekend." They're like, "What?" Like, yeah, I mean, the UFC just decided to take a weekend off before the biggest card that probably of the year, in my opinion. In pay-per-view buys, and
it'll most likely be the biggest pay-per-view.
You think over 1 to 1.2 mil over that range of buys?
Yeah, I think it goes 1.4.
I agree.
It's the Trilogy fight. I think everyone wants to see Conor again.
Dude, they're two well like guys that are named like very high up, very respected. So.
Oh yeah, and
it's the
deadly co-main event as well. Deadly.
Yeah. People want to see if Gilbert Burns can bring it back, run it back after getting thrown around by Usman.
But he almost had it though. I remember you texted me.
I had Burns.
Wow.
I threw money on Burns.
I know. I was with Usman.
Yeah.
I was riding Usman. That was
that was the one. I think that was the one time
that we were just like, we don't agree on this one.
No. I just like, man, I like the underdog in this. Put a little less on him, and it didn't pay off.
It almost did.
In the first round, he got me so excited, man.
Like clipped Usman so
good. Excited. I saw him a little bit wobble or walk backwards. I'm like,
he dropped him, bro. I thought he dropped him. No,
I don't know. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago now.
It was start of this year, I think.
No, I think it was. So there was 70 days. I read today there were 70 days between the Gilbert Burns, Usman, and Usman Masvidal. Like he came back right away, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fighting Masvidal."
That's right.
In front of the full crowd, which was
that's right.
Disgusting. That was like,
February 13th.
Yeah.
So it was this year. It wasn't that long ago. But...
No, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
And then we got Tai Tuivasa, Greg Hardy.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam, baby. We love him.
Bam Bam. But before we go on to this card.
Yeah. What are we doing? MMA news? Just talk?
No, I mean, it's announcing that, we're releasing main systems along with these picks.
Oh, yes. We're
releasing our card early because we had a weekend off. The boys are ready. Sunday night, this is being recorded. The boys are ready to release their picks. We're excited. We want you guys to catch this on the right odds so they don't drop.
Big time.
Especially our first main system. I see it dropping.
I'm going to announce it right here.
Absolutely.
Do you like the drum roll?
Yeah, I do.
Roll effect?
Who is it, baby?
Jennifer Maya, first main system. She's at a 153 right now.
I think that's going to go down, possibly below a 15, but that's why we're throwing it out.
Yeah, that's why we're throwing them out here now. So,
so you guys can catch value.
Lock that in. Guys,
it's a lock. We'll go over every fight of this card, I think, in this podcast, and then we'll touch on why we have that as a proper lock in
it's our proper lock for sure.
It is our proper lock. That's our new term for main systems.
Yeah.
Just liked it better. Went with the name. You'll be seeing a lot of new changes.
Yeah, a lot of new changes coming to the Instagram, the YouTube, you name it. There's going to be a lot of changes. Yep. So, very exciting. Our second one, you want to announce it?
Michel Pereira. Yeah, oh yeah. The guy is a absolute specimen of an athlete. Like the guy's just.
Oh my God.
I'll blow it. I'll drop
some of that guy too.
And I'll drop some of it right there of his just crazy movement in the octagon. He's so weird. He's so weird, so weird, athletic. Man. Jumps off the cage, Superman punches, rolls, everything. Breakdancing in the octagon. Just everything. You name it. Like, just everything.
The Superman punches off the fence are just my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that.
Against the guy who we just long layoff. This guy comes in at 170 and looks massive. Yeah. Like, easily puts on 12 to 15 pounds.
Yeah, almost 20 probably.
Probably. But
maybe
second
20.
main.
I don't know.
And then our third main.
Tai Tuivasa.
Bam.
We love him. We've seen him fight quite a bit. This was an easy lock.
Against a big boy.
Yeah.
We got the heavyweights as our third main. And did we love it at the start? No. But the more we looked into it, we were like, this guy's it's an NFL running back versus an actual fighter.
An actual MMA fighter.
So. Don't get me wrong. Where is his name? Gosh. Greg Hardy. Thank you. Don't get me wrong, he's improved. He just kind of got thrown into the UFC. He was on the Contender Series, had one fight there. And then Dana White's like, yeah, Jesus Christ, you're massive. Get in my business. Absurd you can bring value in looks. And hasn't really done that great for himself. He's got hurt. He's
he got his last showing was he was KO'd.
Yeah.
So
we if you're new to this channel, we don't like to pick
guys that just got absolute bell rung. Not in our wheelhouse. We just don't like guys that have gotten knocked out. We like to bet against them.
Absolutely.
There's going to be that hesitancy from Greg Hardy that we're going to see.
Yeah, I mean, Tai Tuivasa is going to be the smaller guy in this fight, but
definitely the thicker guy though.
I don't know
for all the guys that love thickies out there. He's the thicker man's. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he is definitely the thicker man's, and
shorter.
He lost shorter. Yeah, but I think he wins on the power side of things.
Yeah.
For striking, Greg Hardy, even though he's a big boy, he can throw. His hands aren't the best. He can't wrestle at all.
No.
Outside of that, I would say he doesn't have lights out power. He has power to hurt people if it connects clean, but this is also at heavyweight, so any heavyweight should, in my eyes, have that potential.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna connect clean at a heavyweight, you're knocking someone out. That you're just that heavy. That's how much power's behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's gonna be interesting. Tuivasa has less of a reach. Comes in.
He's gonna be a small guy everywhere, and it also relates to our parlay.
Yeah,
the smaller guy over the bigger guy. This weekend we think is a theme.
Absolutely.
We also think that over round and a half and over 2.5 is not a play this weekend.
Definitely not a play. Definitely very scary.
Except for the main event.
Main event is co-main as well.
Co-main as well.
We both think those
fights are going over round and a half is a lock. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys just quick looks, why we think that. Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier. Both of them got finished early. In both of the fights.
Both fights.
They have respect for each other now. They
respect each other's power. They've both been knocked out by each other now.
Yeah, they both have been knocked out by each other.
Yeah.
They respect each other. I think they both really disliked each other the first two fights. Now they got a lot of respect. Okay, you beat me, you're one up. Okay, you beat me, you tied me.
Yeah.
You're one up now. And I just think that like these guys are not gonna want to exchange in the first, nor really the second. I think McGregor has to be ready for a 4-round, 5-round fight.
100%. I think it's going the distance. Like maybe not the full distance.
I don't see it going the distance. I see McGregor.
The fight is going over 1.5 rounds in our eyes. Both the Wonder Boy.
We don't want to pick one
here.
As well. It's 50-50, man. That's not how we play.
No, we're not
how we roll.
50-50s. We're not picking. Yeah.
No, I think over 3.5, McGregor's odds significantly decrease.
Yes.
But the question is, does it get to 3.5? And we don't know that, but that's why over a round and a half is a lock.
It is a lock.
It's
for
not
sure.
part of it's not part of any of our picks. But
no, definitely not part
if
of
you
any
win,
of our picks. But
if you win everything up until then, throw it down.
throw something down on that.
Throw something down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the odds right now are a 161 for over a round and a half, which is good value. We're not going to put in our picks. We don't like the main event to be, reliant on how we do.
No, that's just not us.
Just not
we
us.
like to enjoy mostly the main event and even the fight before that.
Yeah, we like to sit back, be like, hey, we made some money.
It's also the fact that co-main and main event are always just more closely matched.
Absolutely.
They're a little more higher ranks. They're
wow,
the main
that was a bad voice crack.
Really? I didn't hear it. I'll definitely hear it when I replay this. But,
absolutely.
But yeah, I think it's just easy locks this weekend.
Absolutely.
That's why we're coming at you Sunday night.
Yeah, that's why we're recording this early. Don't know when we're gonna release it, but we're we're definitely, we've locked in quite a bit of our picks. We locked in our first main system, parlay.
Yeah.
Another parlay that we just kind of think is good. We're not releasing it, as well as our triple, as well as an underdog.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys already know our 3 main systems.
Yeah.
First underdog, Omar Yakhmadov.
Yeah.
Guy.
We said it last weekend. If you guys didn't catch the odds, I think they're the same.
No, yeah. If you didn't catch the odds, I mean, sucks to suck. I said it again. Sucks to suck. This is why we're also sending this out early, because right now we want you guys to profit the most out of all this.
100%. It's all about
it's all about helping you guys out right now. We're just like we said before. We're doing this for fun.
Yeah, it's all for fun.
So. We're doing this for fun. The Instagram's growing. We've only been at it. We've only been at it for a month and a half.
5 weekends.
And we also didn't touch on this yet or before. Is big changes are coming for this podcast.
Yeah, big changes. Yeah,
big changes.
I think we mentioned it before. I don't know now.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
I'm going back to school.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be held over Zoom.
It'll be a Zoom podcast, which I'm excited for, man.
I'm excited for because didn't want to invest in this setup. Only knew you were here for 2 months.
No, we knew it wasn't going to be long. We knew we were going to only be recording a couple episodes. We're away for 8 months
7 to 10 episodes. That was our goal. We're hitting it. This is 7.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just consistency, bro. It's just consistency and uploading pods and the new setup. I think it's a very good look.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for what is to come. Like it is. It's so just exciting. So many things
There's just
that
so
you
many
guys are
emotions,
gonna see that we're talking about now. Yeah.
So many emotions just going away. It's just I'm excited.
Know.
I'm excited. We got big things planned.
Big things planned.
Yeah.
But let's hop into MMA news. I've got it pulled up here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read you something that I saw a couple days ago. In 2018, Brandon Moreno was cut from the UFC.
I know.
Adesanya made his UFC debut. So this is all in the year 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And Ciryl Gane made his MMA debut, not even UFC debut. His first fights in the MMA. Fast forward 3 years, 2 of them are champions, and the third is on the verge of a title shot. Now we know he's going to get the interim title shot.
Which we both don't like.
No.
We talked about it on last podcast. We touched on that, and it's just...
Dude, the thing is, like... And another thing that I read is, like, we were talking about, like, they would never do this to Stipe, right? Like, we were kind of saying, like, hey, like, Stipe...
The guy was a champ, bro.
Trilogy, they respected Stipe more a little bit as a champ, but apparently, according to Ariel Helwani, you'd be shocked how often they threatened this and or how often they threatened to strip. And while most of the criticism has been directed towards Dana White... He's the face, after all. It's really been the MO of Hunter Campbell since he took over. So.
Really?
That's what he said.
When did that guy take over? I'm assuming you don't really know.
No, I
what
don't
was
really
his
know.
name?
Hunter Campbell.
Hunter what?
Hunter Campbell. I'm pretty sure he's like the main matchmaker. But then he also goes on to say, I can think of at least 5 occasions they threatened to strip Stipe. Never went through with it, but he got it worse than anyone. So Stipe apparently got it quite worse.
Absolutely. I googled his name and the first thing that came up was a article by Sports Kitty. I'll throw it up here. Hunter Campbell's name frequently comes up in legal matters regarding the UFC. That's the first thing in this.
Comes up.
Yeah, and then it shows Ariel Helwani's tweets.
Yeah. Not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised at all. I'm gonna show this article, basically what it describes. Yeah, former UFC Diego Sanchez recently leaked a phone call he had with Hunter Campbell. So there you go. So someone who left the UFC, finally was able to expose him because they can't come after him because he's not in the organization anymore.
No, exactly.
They said see ya. So this is probably his way of getting back at him.
Yeah.
That's interesting though, and I'll throw a picture up here, and it's the guy with glasses. I remember this. I'll try and.
Yeah, let's see it.
See that? You remember? You ever
seen that
guy? Yeah. I've seen that guy before too, and I didn't know that's who that was, or.
So apparently, we can thank Hunter Campbell for this dumb interim, and I'm calling it right now. This is gonna be the most boring fight. Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis. I'm calling it right now. Cyril Gane will not engage because he's nervous about Derek Lewis's power, so he's gonna throw a lot of kicks. He's gonna chop down the legs of Derek Lewis. You're gonna see Derek Lewis blitz a couple times, and if there is a knockout, it will be by Derek Lewis. There's no doubt about that. Cyril Gane is not putting Derek Lewis out of there. It's not happening.
No, it's not happening at all.
It is not happening. Unless
we went over this last
rounds
podcast.
And Derek Lewis is gassed. It's not happening. Derek Lewis will need to get an uppercut finish.
Yes.
Very,
I think an overhand right.
Yeah, overhand right too.
Yeah.
Put him down. It's gonna be it's gonna be a
very
boring
about
fight.
It,
it's
gonna be a very boring fight.
I'm gonna watch it. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. We watch everything UFC. Well,
does it bother
Does it excite us? No.
It bothers me.
It bothers us more than it excites us.
Now we're gonna take this in. The winner of that fight comes out battered. 6 months until we see Francis fight.
Yeah.
Because
it's not getting the fight with John Jones, man. It's not happening. It's not happening.
It's not happening. When there's an interim title fight, they didn't even give John Jones the sniff of an interim, bro. They could have given this to John Jones.
But I mean, the bottom line for me, as I said this before, is if John Jones wants to fight, then he'll fight. I don't think he's huge on rushing himself back into heavyweight. Like this guy said he's gonna need.
Yeah, no, I agree.
This guy said he's gonna need another year.
Hey, I agree. John, arguably one of the greatest of all times. We'll go over that.
Yeah, I mean he's the GOAT.
Yeah, we'll go over that in a different podcast. We'll get into that fat debate because there's quite a bit to talk about with that.
Absolutely.
But man, when I think about this weekend, it's like wow, Conor McGregor. I think he was the highest paid athlete in 2020.
Now he's an underdog.
He is an underdog. But think about how much money this guy's made, and he's still willing to lock himself in a cage. Not for his, enjoyment of making the money. What he's making this coming weekend, is peanuts to what he just sold his company for.
Absolutely.
Proper 12. He doesn't care.
Proper 12. I love that name. Yeah. And he just made hundreds of millions.
He made $600 million he sold it for. This does not matter to him. He's doing it purely for our enjoyment of the sport and seeing him. Bruce Buffer introduce his name.
Guy's got enough money than sense already. He doesn't need the money. He's not doing this for money. He's doing it
for the money.
For entertainment, popularity, and just because he loves the sport too.
He loves the sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's beautiful. You gotta respect that.
You do have to respect that.
That is such a gangster way to
just go about things.
Go about your life.
He talks the
I'm
talk.
Still gonna fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care, even though I've made all this money. This is what I love to do.
Yeah.
I love to entertain people.
He also talks the talk and he backs it up.
Yeah.
He's been knocked out once, and it's been Dustin Poirier running it back. It's just so exciting.
So this is a hot take.
Yeah.
Very hot take. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm a little crazy. If this fight does not go as planned, it's a boring fight between Conor and Dustin. Both of them are playing it safe. Say that happens, right?
It could happen. Anything's possible.
Can happen.
Yeah.
They both play it safe. Neither one of them looks overly impressive. It's one of those fights where it's like a Leon Edwards. Did he do enough to get a title shot after the,
Nate Diaz fight
with Nate Diaz, right?
Yeah.
Say neither of these guys impress us. One gets a split decision win and it's a boring fight. How do you feel about Max Holloway getting a shot at the title at 155?
I mean, I always want to see Max in the title. So, he's worn the belt already. I don't think he's got to earn
At 155 though.
Earn that much to get back up there?
No.
At 155?
Fight between him and Charles.
Oh God.
Right.
I would be worried for his takedown defense because Max Holloway's fights are usually just on the feet and doesn't have to worry about it on the ground.
Yeah.
But I also know he can survive. And Chandler might have a glass chin. We don't know. He got tagged by Oliveira. He got tagged.
Wait, what do you? I'm confused now.
Chandler might have a glass chin.
What? How does Chandler?
He might.
Get into this.
You said Max Holloway versus Chandler.
No, versus Oliveira for the title.
Oh, Oliveira.
Say like this is for the number one contender, like Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Number one contender.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They don't impress us.
No.
So you're like, okay, we don't want to see that title fight. Like you didn't do enough because that happens. Like that's
you guys just kind of exchanged for 5 rounds. Like no one went for it. Yeah. No one looked motivated. It is a common theme.
It's a common theme. You don't look motivated. You don't get the finish. You don't get a title shot. So Max Holloway, his last fight was against Cater. Absolutely beautiful.
Just abolished him.
What do you think about that? Would you put that together if this is, all the circumstances are right?
If Max Holloway's willing to.
Yeah. I'm sure he would be.
I'm sure he would be. There's no doubt. He looks a little skinny at 145, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him at 150.
Absolutely not.
I would love it.
I'd love to see a little thicky Max Holloway.
Yeah, back at 155.
Imagine that guy just didn't have to cut weight and then just worried about camps. Like,
dude,
I think he'd be. I love that. I love that. Matchmaker Anthony awesome. Now coming.
I'm at you, man. I'm at you. No, I like that fight, but I mean, obviously, there's a lot of circumstances that got to go right with that.
Yeah.
Right. So, the main event has to be a bust. That'd be one of the biggest busts ever. This fight, if this trilogy fight doesn't live up to the hype. What are you doing?
It can't not live up to the hype, man. One of these guys is gonna want to make it 2-1. They're like, I'm the better fighter. It's not. I don't see this fight going the distance, and if it does, it's gonna be one hell of a scorecard. I think.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude. And that's the other thing I'm worried about. That's the other thing I'm worried about. UFC. Fix your judges.
It's in Vegas at least.
Which
we know that it's gonna be a little better. It's not Texas.
It's not Texas. It's not when they travel
Arizona
to Europe too. When they go to Europe on the rare occasions, England or somewhere, it's bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really
I can't remember a card that was bad overseas. To be honest.
In Abu Dhabi, it wasn't great, or it was actually better.
Yeah, I think it was better.
It was better because he had the 3.
Guys, right?
They had the 3. Dana White Cascoba. They had the 3. I'm thinking of something else event. I don't remember what event, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is in Vegas, but
yeah,
we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see how it goes.
I just want to see their names get released, man, and their names pop up on the screen when you're
they
watching.
Are released. They announced them,
but marketed more.
Yeah,
and these guys got to be rewarded when they do make a good decision. Close fight, and they're that was the good enough.
I think
they're just not paid enough, and they don't get
paid more.
I think they just don't get marketed. At all. They don't. No one knows who's judging at any time in a UFC event, and I think that's why. Yeah. They're I don't care because they don't see who is judging. Yeah. I'm not gonna get any flack from this.
I know Bruce Buffer does say it.
Oh, Bruce Buffer says it. A lot of his fighters tell Bruce Buffer. But
nobody actually is coming after these guys enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They need to be paid more. I think that's the.
They do need
the bottom
to be paid
line.
More. But yeah, again, main systems. Are thrown out there. Underdogs. We didn't go over our second one. We got off topic. So here's our.
That'll happen. That will definitely happen.
Oh, dude.
You can try to pronounce that last name. Okay. Go for it.
I'm trying to find her name. Hold on, I gotta pull it up on my laptop here. But it's a
Kasnitsky. Yeah. That's my approach at it. You can better.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Kasnitsky.
Okay, hold on. Yana Kanitskia.
Yeah. Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, I mean it's almost a pick 'em. The line's at a 180 to a 195.
It's a close fight.
Yeah, it's a close fight. I mean, we didn't love this card for underdogs at all. We think we don't even see a lot of these fights going 3 rounds.
No, definitely. I see a lot of finishes.
I see a lot of finishes. I see potential a lot of quick finishes.
Absolutely.
again, we looked at the first fight of the night. Ahmedovsky versus Yao Zhang Hu. And we both think that the safest bet for that fight is under 2.5. Under 2.5.
If you're going to bet on the first fight of the night, you want to make money on the first fight, we're not doing it. We don't think it's a play.
No.
But
he's at a good odd to bet on as, or to put as a straight lock, a 1-7. Or a 1-6, sorry, not a 1-7.
1-6.
But like we looked more into this.
Glass chin.
Guy got finished early against the guy.
New weight class.
He's dropped probably 45 pounds
to 50 pounds. Yeah.
He went from his first fight was a 232 he weighed in at, and then he dropped to 205, and then he went 0-2, and now he's at 185 with a 2-year layoff, maybe more.
Yeah.
Like we just don't know what this guy is gonna look like when he comes out. Both, I mean, especially it would be an easy lock if Ahmedovsky had a chin, but he doesn't.
But he doesn't.
Thank you.
But he doesn't.
But yeah. But again, it's also 6'3" on 5'10". So if this guy comes out at 185, 6'3", that's a big 185er if he comes out looking good.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
Who is actually lacking in the reach department?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Adamovsky has like a 1 or 2 inch reach advantage. Yeah, it's Chinese fighters, man. They don't have long arms. It's just, it's all in the legs. You can see it when you see him too. Everything's all in the legs.
Yeah, so that's gonna be not a fight we're looking at. Under 2.5. Like
it's a complete void, and we're not throwing that down at all ever. We don't ever throw down under 2.5s, under 1.5s, not to go the distance. Maybe on the rare occasion, if you get 2 absolute just finishers in there who have never gone to decision, like maybe then.
Yeah, but then next thing you know, it's a Cody Garbrandt Rob Font fight where they go the distance, and you're sitting there, you're like,
you're like,
what?
Exactly.
These guys love finishing.
Yeah. Bro, it'll never be a proper pick.
No,
it will never be
our proper pick.
No, not at all. Not at all. But
not happening. If you can guess those, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you, but it's not our style. But what do you think about the Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson?
Man, okay, so the way I see this fight going is Stephen Thompson controlling it.
Plays it safe.
Yeah, plays it safe, controls distance, is able to do a lot of work around Gilbert, moving in and out quickly and circling away from the power and landing those
karate style stance.
Yeah, he's gonna land some kicks on the calf, inside leg kicks on the knee.
I am interested to see. Exiting. I like that. I agree with you on everything. We've talked about this fight before. The other thing I worry about is Stephen Thompson is Burns' leg kicks, inside leg kicks, low calf kicks.
Yeah, it's gonna depend if he can get there.
That's our issue. Like, we don't know if Gilbert Burns can really be hit because Usman's the first one that's really hit him clean and hard.
Yeah.
First time, and he looks scared. He looked scared when he got hit. I'll try and upload it. Try and drop it down there.
Drop it down. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
He was worried about it.
When he got the first time he got clipped, shocked, he was like, you could see his face. He's like,
emotion after the fight.
Oh yeah, because he didn't know. He came in that fight just thought Usman was a regular fighter that he was gonna.
Before. I've hit him hard.
Exactly. But this guy's different in a fight, man. He gets better every time he goes out there.
Exactly, and if Gilbert wins, it is by TKO.
Yes.
Or it's by
finish. He's not winning.
He's finishing he's finishing the fight.
Yes.
If he's gonna win, he's finishing the fight.
Yes.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, I would like to see him finish this fight and be like, Usman, where you at? That's a fight I want to see.
Stephen Thompson to win by decisions at 262. It's not bad odds for you guys out there.
Wow.
It's not bad odds for you guys out there.
Stephen Thompson.
Yeah, and
that is what we see. It's a 3-round fight, man.
It's a 3-round fight.
That's 15 minutes. I don't think he's putting Burns away.
I don't think he's putting Burns away.
Honestly.
No.
Wow.
He's too. Yeah.
You're getting me excited.
I know. We might have to dabble with that. I just saw that. But will the fight go the distance as a yes? It's
What's
a 180.
$10 bet on that, dude? Just tickle my spidey senses here a little bit.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Stephen Thompson to win by decision.
What, gets you $16 or something?
Dude, 262. Gets you 26, 25, 16,
Yeah,
25.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay,
there you go. There's another lock for you guys.
Yeah, there's another lock for you guys. I did not.
It's not a lock. We're not going to put it as a lock, but it's a good look.
Yeah. Well, okay. If you're looking for our picks, proper MMA picks, Instagram,
if you're
just
listening,
go down in the description. They're gonna be there Friday.
Yeah, they're gonna be there Friday afternoon after weigh-ins, as usual.
Yeah. Just to make sure no fights
if you made it this
canceled.
far, congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because you have a full card of picks now, and you're gonna catch them at better odds.
Yeah,
come
you're
Friday.
gonna catch them at better odds.
Because Jennifer Maya will go down.
Yeah, I see that fight going down.
Absolutely.
Surprised that hasn't. But
yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
And then wrap it up. Main event. Thoughts, opinions. It's everyone that wants everyone that's curious. They want to know what's gonna happen.
All right. Well, Conor McGregor. If there's a first round finish, he's winning the fight.
Yeah,
that was a Conor McGregor moment.
First 2 rounds,
Conor McGregor's iconic.
Yep.
But do I see that happening? No.
Anything over 2.5, I think Poirier either way. Conor's not gonna win by decision. I think Conor might be a little gassed by 2.5. You're gonna see him drop his hands. If he's gonna win by
decision, it's gonna be split.
Yes, absolutely. He's not gonna win He's not gonna win 3 out of 5. No way. Not against Poirier. Poirier's been through wars.
Yeah.
Dustin has not. I'm sorry. He needs a finish.
Conor needs
in the first 2.5 rounds, I think, or he needs to hurt him bad to the point where Conor's not gassed and Poirier's hurt and bleeding. And knows he can't get touched, but
I agree.
If we had to pick, for me it's Dustin.
It's Dustin.
Yeah.
It's Dustin. I think Poirier wins this fight. I think he takes the trilogy. If you look at who has won the second fight in all the trilogies,
I think Poirier wins this fight 60% to 40% every time.
I would even put it at 65, maybe 70. I think Conor needs a finish, man.
Conor needs a finish, and it depends what Conor we see.
Yeah.
He could come out.
You're gonna know
the second that clock starts counting down.
Yes.
You're gonna know.
You're gonna know right away.
If he gets in that karate stance, I'm interested.
That's what everyone wants to see. Everyone's tweeting about that.
If he comes back,
Conor,
the karate stance, Conor.
Guess what? It doesn't matter. If he loses his fight, he loses no stock. It doesn't matter.
True.
It's Conor McGregor.
It doesn't
matter.
Guess
what? He was distracted. He just sold his company for $600 million.
Exactly.
He was in the business room.
He was doing something else. He was doing other big things.
Come on, man.
It's doing other big things, and then he'll just be the bigger man. Be like, yeah, Poirier's the bigger man, better fighter. Congratulations to him, and then he'll gain respect too. He won't lose any following. There's no way, bro. He's already built a following. Those guys aren't unfollowing him or not. They're gonna stop following him.
No chance.
He's a marketing. He's a marketing wizard. Like this guy, even Dana White said in one of his Contender series what's the thing he posts on YouTube?
The Ultimate Fighter. No.
Looking for a fight. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
The YouTube show he does, looking for a fight. This guy goes to Dublin for the first time and goes. He just met him. He's like, I don't know if this dude can fight. I don't care if he can fight. If he can, this guy's gonna be a superstar. Hasn't even watched his fights yet. It's just the way he talks, the way he advertises himself. Like it's just that's who he is. And now we're here. Now
it's all the marbles, all the chips are on the table. Oh man. Yeah. Again, we're not picking either one of these guys.
No.
Not happening.
If we had to throw,
that's it.
That's it. If we had to throw a pick on, or a bet down, it's 1.5. Over 1.5.
Yeah.
We're not picking a fight here. There's no way. It's a pick 'em. It's 50-50.
50-50 in our opinion. And you could have caught Dustin at some pretty good odds.
You could have.
A couple weeks ago.
He was at a
190. Underdog.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See? But that's just the thing. That's why we're also releasing this early. Podcasts won't get released till Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah, you guys will see us Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Whenever you guys even watch it.
Yeah, but I don't think the odds are going to change until weigh-ins, the Friday. So.
Yeah, No, the odds won't go down or up. But...
Yeah, exactly. First podcast that we've given out our whole card of picks, except our triple.
Yeah.
And parlay, which, you guys can have the main systems. That's main systems and Underdogs.
Systems is where you make your
bank.
Proper picks.
Proper locks.
Yeah. Sorry. That's where you're gonna make a lot of your money. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Again, and, big things coming.
Big things coming, and Absolutely. We'll see you guys next week.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.